Alright, before I begin this, I'd just like to thank everyone that actually participated in the voting. So, most of you guys voted for it, so I'm going with it. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Vance Logic, and welcome to my Let's Play of Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U. So, for those of you not in the know, this is pretty much taking the Zelda setting and putting it in a Dynasty Warriors game. That's pretty much the only way I see it as, anyway. I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game in my life, I've only ever seen it played before. And, yeah. So I'm not gonna delve too much into what I don't know about this. I'm just gonna set this up right here. Health gauge on, controller settings, volume settings. I think everything should be fine. I'm just gonna play it on normal because never played this type of game before. And no, this isn't going to be a blind run. I've actually played a little bit of this already. But let's just jump into the legend mode, aka story mode. Oh god, why did I play in an open field again? Every freaking time! Impa, the same nightmare keeps haunting me. Maybe if you just stopped dreaming about open fields, then it wouldn't happen. I don't know. So, an omen perhaps of dark times ahead for Hyrule. Dark times? If that is indeed true, we must locate him. You know, him. If it wasn't obvious enough, we must find the reborn spirit of the hero. Impa, why do we sound like a 24-year-old man? Shut up and go with it. We will find no fully realized heroes here. We'd be wiser looking elsewhere. How about the one without the helmet over there? He seems pretty cool. I think that's a little overboard. Your Highness! A horde of monsters is marching toward Hyrule Castle. Impa, prepare the troops for battle. She's all, get out of my face.
Whoa, isn't that the princess? What's she wasting her time with us for?
And yes, I'm giving them the henchman voices. They're all mooks, pretty much, but there are mooks, so I'm giving them really good ones. Or at least I'm giving them voices in general, so that's something.
So I guess we just wait to hear what happened? Hey, Link! What do you think you're doing with that sword? You haven't even had your breakfast!
And here's the loading screen. And I really like the animations I threw in right here. Just like, nope. And that's mine now. Anyway, so it's mentioning leveling up right here. If you want to read that, it's pretty much, yeah, you just beat enemies and get level ups. That's all it's mentioning. So it does have RPG elements. I'm not sure if other Dynasty Warrior games have them, but this one does. And here's the basic premise of any Dynasty Warriors game from what I've observed myself. All you do is beat the crap out of everything, and yes, I have it set to see everyone's health bar, because honestly that's how I can distinguish friend from foe. At least a lot more easily. There we go. We got 50 KOs. Can't get to Princess Zelda with those boulders in the way. And help Impa battle the dark forces. Alrighty then. So if you see on the bottom right, it's actually showing how many enemies we've already KO'd. And B is your regular attacks, Y is your strong attacks, and I don't know what that was. Oh right, it's mentioning the special attack gauge. So when you filled up that gauge on the top left, it gives you the prompt to press X. So when you do it, you can knock out a lot of enemies with that special attack. As you guys saw, I got like 40 KOs with that. It's freaking awesome. Ooh, Outpost Cat and all them do. Come on! I was gonna go kill some more guys. Alright, fine. Thanks, I'm Proxy. Who are you? Yeah, apparently she needed help. I didn't even know where she was, honestly. Link, huh? What an unusual name. What's it mean? Where are you from? Nice sword. Thank you. Man, a few words, huh? That's okay. I'll come along and do the talking. Yeah, alrighty then. So I'm not going to delve too much into how this game plays unless the tutorials pop up. And trust me, they will pop up a lot for the beginning of this game. Hold your ground, everyone. We are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. And one of our keeps are in peril. Keep fighting, princess. We're coming to help. No, we're not. I'm beating the crap out of other guys. Oh, my goodness. No, it's not. It's always so satisfying to kill so many enemies with that freaking special attack. Keep attacking! And the abandoned fort gate is open, and dark forces are advancing. And there's a lot of guys over here. What the hell's going on over here? Oh, okay. And advance toward the freaking fort, to that abandoned fort. Holy, where did all these guys come from, honestly? Anyway, why is your strong attack? And with Link, it actually does the spin attack if he has this sword equipped. There we go. Anyway, time to get to the abandoned fort, which is just right here, if you guys could tell with the map. Sir, I think you're mad. I'm just making an observation. So anyway, it's mentioning right here if you click in the right stick or press L, then you lock onto an enemy, or at the very least an important enemy. And then you can tilt the right stick left or right to focus on another important enemy. So since there's only really Volga to focus on, we're just going to focus on kicking his ass. There we go. He's floating! I don't know why, I found that funny. He's just like, oh my god! No, you don't. Get out of my way, boy. Honestly, I feel like I could give him a better voice than that, because honestly, I think I'm giving him the Gear Him voice. That's like my default, not me voice. I don't even know. How noble. Enjoy your shared grave. It's a little more of a gruff Gear Him, but I don't know. Oh no. Then again, I don't get much variety in my voices, so it's not like it matters anyway. Yep, I did that. Well, I'm out of here. Lady, don't look at me. I don't even know what I just did. Could you be? Yes. Yes, I could be. What could I be? I don't know. Anyway, Volga retreated. You haven't beaten me. You've merely hidden behind your shields, human and otherwise. Then why'd you run away? Is Volga slacking off again? Fine, send out the next unit! And now the abandoned fort is completely open, so we can go on the other side of it. There we go. We can't hold them anymore, somebody help! And we gotta go help the Goron captain. And the Liz Alphros. Oh my god. And they're kind of modeled off the Skyward Sword variety. At the very least, in form of, like, their defense. As you guys will see if this guy even bothers to defend. Or not. Okay, yeah, I could just beat him. That's fine. Works for me. And we rescued the Goron captain. How many am I gonna get? Please tell me a lot. 35. That's not bad. And now the mine entrance is open. And what are those 3 rocks on top there for? Shifty eyes. Hey, you should take the treasure in that mine as a reward. Damn right I will. I was going to even without you asking me. So pick up magic jars to refill your magic gauge, and when it's full, you could use a technique called Focus Spirit. Though we're definitely not going to fill it up just yet, so I'm just going to get this treasure. And of course, every single 3D game since Ocarina of Time. Every time. So now we have bombs, so they're great for blowing up boulders and for hurting enemies with too. And now we can use them by pressing the ZR. Oh, that's what they were for, shifty eyes. I could not figure that out. These bombs, we should be able to break the boulders and join up with Princess Zelda. Okay. These are a pretty devastating item on their own. Especially when you get an upgraded version of them, like from a power-up. But we'll get to that later if I could actually find one. So anyway, if you find any boulders, blow them up and get so many freaking items out of them. Rather, get a lot of rupees out of them. You guys can see I've already gotten at least 1,000 rupees from this alone. Apparently we're destroying enough enemies that Impa's actually praising us too, so yeah. Sometimes that'll happen. It's like if you kill enough enemies fast enough, then party members are gonna just praise you for it. Anyway, should probably get to that barricade where those freaking boulders are at. Way over here. It's funny too, because you could go back to these levels and still have the items that you got in them. So you could destroy this, but it's not going to let you progress any forward until you actually go through the mines and collect them and go in collect that treasure chest again. It's pretty funny. And I don't want to send you support. I'm just trying to take over this keep right now. And thank goodness, I fear I'd never reach you if not for a brave trainee. And keep boss? A trainee, huh? Well, from the smallest seed comes the biggest tree, I suppose. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be an insult or not. Are you saying I'm small? I'm not small, I can prove it! Oh, you meant, never mind. Anyway, you could also dodge by pressing the A button, and if you guys are wondering, I'm playing this with the Zelda controls. You have a choice between two controls in this game. You have either Dynasty Warriors controls or Zelda controls. For me, I chose Zelda. And we joined up with Zelda. So much Zelda. Link, look, the princess! I'm too busy killing guys. Hey, you! I saw you in the training yard. Hooray for SP full! So yeah, you can find a bunch of items in the grass in like health recovery. So yeah, it's pretty damn useful to cut grass and destroy whatever in case you need it. Attack, destroy, massacre! Kill the royal blah 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 blah, nobody cares anymore. So capture both the central and east field keeps and close their gates. First comes everything else. There we go, 800 KOs already. Leave the east keep to us. Someone take the central one. Oh, freaking archers. Honestly, out of all these destroyable nukes, the archers are the more annoying ones, considering they can't deal with you from a distance, obviously. And don't let the castle keep fall. And it's just mentioning right here, you gotta deplete the keep's health by destroying the enemies inside of it. And once you do that, then the keep boss will appear, just defeat the keep boss, and then you will get the keep for yourself. But before you do such a thing, however, what I recommend you do is don't take over the keep just yet, because otherwise you're gonna freaking miss out on a couple things over here. Namely, there is like some treasures that you can get right now, and I know this now, so I'm trying to get out of the way right now. They already took over the east keep, so I'm trying to get items right here. So destroy this boulder right here, and you get a treasure chest right under here. What may be in here, perhaps? What but a heart container? So this is a heart container for Link, and now we have one more extra piece of health. And not only so, restores all your health and increases your maximum health by 1 heart. And you could also get pieces of heart in these levels, but it's 1 per character. And it depends on whatever character you're playing as, whatever the freaking level wants you to do. So, let's take for example the piece of heart or the heart container in this level example. You'd have to collect it with Impa, and with the piece of heart you'd have to collect it with Link. In this level, you only have to play as Link to get the heart piece and the heart container. So right now I'm just trying to get this out of the way, and there we go. Holy crap, so many enemies. Ah, my freaking way. So anyway, I'm trying to get them out of the way right now, and hopefully I don't screw myself out of it as a result. And South Keep. Oh crap, I didn't mean to press X. There we go. I believe if you take this keep over, then you could end up getting the piece of heart. So I'm just going to get that out of the way right now. The West Rock Base Keep. And just destroy this guy real quick, get these alphas out of the way, and just do your attack. There we go. And now the keep boss appeared. So yeah, tougher enemies are a lot more worth it. And Southfield keeps about to fall, but that doesn't matter. I'm done with this. And a gold Skulltula appeared on the battlefield. So there are 100 gold Skulltulas in this whole game, and collecting them gives you bonuses. And depending on the conditions that you fulfill, they'll show up somewhere in the spider's web on the map. But they will disappear after a certain amount of time, so you want to find them really fast. So for now, since I got this chest, of course, as I mentioned, this is going to have the Piece of Heart. I think. Yes, it is. Alright, good. I was about to say, oh god, game, don't prove me wrong here. Please, for the love of God, don't prove me wrong. And a general requirement for gold Skulltulas in every level is that you have to defeat 1,000 enemies. So since I did that just now, we're pretty good. Anyway, now I'm gonna try to do this ASAP, and don't let this East Field Keep has been captured and the North Gate is closed. And before I continue onward, I'm gonna go get that gold Skulltula right now. In fact, I know where it is. It's just right over here. Usually the music fades out and then you could hear the gold Skulltula. And we get an illustration piece out of it. So that's all that really happens with gold Skulltulas. You get an illustration piece out of them, and yeah. And those illustration pieces count toward completion, so I'm not going to go for every single gold Skulltula, but I am going to go for all the ones that are possible in this Let's Play, I mean. So press R when your magic gauge is full to use Focus Spirit. So when this happens, attack power and speed increase, knockback range damage is reduced, and defeating a certain number of enemies will yield various special bonuses. And then right before the attack, before your gauge empties out, if you press X, then you can use your Focus Spirit attack. Pretty much just like a final attack that you can do. Anyway, I'm just gonna make my way over here and finally take over this keep. And I'm definitely not going to use this just yet. There we go. And now this one is ours. So if you take over this keep, that gate would close and then you'd miss out on the heart piece and heart container. So the mission is successful. Oh, no you don't. I know this is going to be a waste. 10! Come on, I could do better than that. I think. And magic full. Alrighty then. So now we gotta call upon the Great Fairy. If this plan works, we can greatly damage our foes. Quickly, to the fairy fountain! Fairies. I don't know. So apparently this keeps about to get taken over. Or actually, it did get taken over. Yeah, I'm taking it back for us. There we go. Southfield Keep is ours. And now to go freaking... We rescued the Hylian captain. Turns out it's actually pronounced Hylian, not Hylian. Though it does make sense, it's Hyrule, but still, I would like this, just like, if it had been the way I always pronounced it. And 1,350 enemies already defeated. Everybody get the fuck out of my way. Oh, there's an output captain right here too, so... There we go. Got the mooks out of the way, and now I just got to deal with the captain. There we go. Whenever you defeat an outpost captain, that outpost gets taken over for you, for your army. So then that spawns up more of your people for you. So now we open the way to the fairy fountain. And that's what we had to do in order to get Zelda in here. This way, we must pray to the Great Fairy to get there. Aw, yeah. So all you really have to do is use the magic circle. You have to wait for Zelda to charge it, and now we could use it. Do I honestly have to say it? Cock. What are you doing with my bombs? What are you doing with those bombs? Oh, I see what you did there. There we go. And now we have almost 1900 KOs because of that. The enemy's forces have suffered a great loss. Damn right they did. Ooh, materials. And the mission was successful. And the Hyrulean forces gain morale after their attack on the Dark Forces. So with morale, the higher your army's morale is, the more they glow and they get stronger. If it's low, then they look like they're freaking weakened. Or they look like crap. That's all you really have to know. Anyway, now we can counterattack. Please, Princess Zelda, you must pull back. We can manage the battle from here. I understand. May the goddesses protect you. Yeah, I think I'd be more worried about yourself right now. Just smack. 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 Unleash King Dodongo! Well, crap. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I know it's pointless, but screw it. Holy crap. So it's advancing towards the castle keep, so I might want to make my way over there now, since I've already collected everything. How did the wizard transport a creature that size to the battlefield so quickly? Oh, holy crap. So now the victory conditions have changed in order to finish this level. So we just gotta defeat King Dodongo and win, to win this whole battle. Oh, that's pretty simple enough. Just throw bombs in his mouth. If you know a Dodongo well enough, then you already know what you're doing here. Nice. I've already gotten most of his health out of the way with just that one attack, though. Rather, a good chunk of his health. So close. Ah, damn it, I could have done that freaking thing. Holy crap. And yeah, that shockwave is pretty annoying. His shockwaves in general are pretty annoying. You know what, screw it. There we go. There we go. And that about does it. Kind of. He still has a bit of health, but... yeah, good enough. Killed 71 enemies with that. So he broke through the central keep. But he's still got to whittle down more of his health. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to do this. Freaking bosses. And I didn't get as much as I would have liked for that. There we go. Dang, 2,000 enemies already. Hey! Hey! Come on, man. Oh, that's easy enough. So maybe I should stop breathing in. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I think... there we go. And we're done. We won the war. Well, the battle. Well fought, troops. This is why we never give up. Except for that one time. You guys know. Terrible news. The enemy wizard has seized the castle. So, the beast was just a distraction. Where's Princess Zelda? Is she safe? We can't find her anywhere. What? That's impossible. I don't know. It sounds pretty possible to me. Oh no, 4 mooks! We can't locate Princess Zelda. I pray she's safe. I must ask for your help in finding her. I trust you're willing? Link, be a hero worthy of wearing this tunic. How do you know my name? Dun dun dun, that was the twist.
The Triforce is the harmonious union of power, wisdom, and courage. it has been the object of countless battles between the forces of light and darkness. Each time the Triforce fell into the clutches of evil, Hyrule was plunged into misery. But in every age, a hero, clad in green, would restore peace to the land. During one of these dark times, the legendary hero split the spirit of evil into 4 fragments, sealing each away to finally break the cycle of destruction. 3 of the fragments were scattered across time and space. The final fragment was sealed in a sacred temple built upon holy ground, imprisoned by the blade of evil's bane.
And that's it. So we managed to beat this level in 13 minutes and 43 seconds, and we got that many rupees as a result of that. And in total, we got a lot of rupees now. Time to waste it! Kind of. Anyway, now we got these 3 weapons right here. And we also got a Lizalfo's scale and an 8 old rags. Ah, man, I think King Dodongo dropped something. I just forgot to pick it up, though. So if you collect illustration pieces, then you get certain rewards, so you just gotta defeat more gold Skulltulas as a result. So since we just got 1, then we just got that piece right there. And now we unlocked free mode, adventure mode, challenge mode, and gallery. Pretty much the rest of the game. We now battle Zimpa, who has the Giant's Knife. So this is one of her signature weapons. So press the strong attack button to quickly dash into enemies. And we earned the Destructive Force medal, so defeat 1,000 more enemies in one battle. Oh, come on, I defeated way more than that. So anyway, you could set it up so this is automatically posted to Miiverse, but for me, I'm good. I'll switch that out later once I finally beat this game and play this on my own. Again. So anyway, it's telling you you press the plus button to go to the bazaar in the menu, select any of the characters you want, and then you could upgrade them using the badge market, power level them using the training dojo for rupees, of course. And Apothecary, I don't even know. Smithy we can't use just yet. With the badge market, you just create badges for your warriors, and they grant bonuses, and yeah, but it's only applicable to the ones that you actually craft them for. So, for example, right here, we're going to be creating one with Link that requires 1 old rag, and it gives you empty bottle 1, which lets us use a potion once per battle. So now we could actually switch over between bombs or potions or whatever items we have. Though, just like it says, we can only use 1 potion per battle, so that's a thing. And I'm also going to give him Hornet Levi 1, which gives him a little bit of an extra healing effect. And we're also going to give that to Impa too, since she's with us. And unfortunately, we don't have much else materials to actually craft other badges with, so it's not just defense badges, we also have attack badges and assist badges, though we can't do anything with them yet. If you see them glowing, that means you could do something, but you can't do anything right now. And of course, training dojo right here. So you can spend rupees to train any of your weaker warriors here in the training dojo, but you can't go beyond the highest level warrior you have. So the higher the warrior's level, the more rupees it'll cost to train the warrior. So right now, both of them are level 4, so this is kind of pointless right now. And Apothecary, I never really used it, but I'll look into it some other time. The game hasn't made much of a point about it just yet. So anyway, we collected the heart piece and heart container. Here in this level, we collected the 1000 KO gold Skulltula. And yeah, this is pretty good. So, next time on Let's Play Hyrule Warriors, we're going to be going into the Elden Caves with Impa. So, see you guys then.